Alright, we are back for another D&D movie time. And today we're continuing on our adventures with Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. So originally I think this was supposed to just be the last Indiana Jones movie. There wasn't going to be any more after this. But Disney got a hold of it and decided, like Star Wars, they wanted to continue on. So, yeah. Cora has been enjoying these movies so far. I don't know if she likes these more or less than Star Wars.
I don't know.
But today, what do you think they're going to go looking for? I predict that Cora's going to think this one is probably the scariest of all of them.
Really?
Even though it's PG-13, I think. Because at this point...
Yeah, all the movies PG-13.
No, actually the first two, I believe, are both PG.
I think that the first one should be rated R.
But... with that said, alright, we're going to go and we'll be back, and then Cora can tell us what it was all about.
Okay.
We're about to complete a great quest, the Holy Grail, Dr. Jones. Oh, rats. This is it. Look, the shield is the second marker. We found it. Indiana Jones is on the quest of a lifetime. But for some adventures, one Jones is not enough. Junior? Don't call me that, please. Follow me! I know the way! A race across 3 continents. And in this sort of race, there's no silver medal for finishing second. Hang on, Denno, we're going! Into the homeland of the enemy. Nazis. I hate these guys. Our situation has not improved. In your search for the Holy Grail.
How dare you kiss me?
Are you crazy? Don't go between them! Go between them! Are you crazy? Where's my father? In the belly of that steel beast. Dad! You call this archaeology? The quest for the Grail is not archaeology. It's a race against evil. Germany has declared war on the Jones boys. Those people are trying to kill us. I know, Dad! It's a new experience for me. Happens to me all the time. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Have the adventure of your life. Keeping up with the...
Alright, so we just finished Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Cora, what was this movie about?
So basically, we open up with Indiana Jones as a little kid. Basically, now that's part except one where he got half from and how he got few snakes. And then basically, we open up with him on the ship stealing the same. Well, not really stealing, kind of taking what's right to the museum, which some other guys stole. But basically, he gets on the ship, and I don't know what happens in the between it. But then after that, we basically open up with him teaching to the class, like basically same thing in the first one, or was it the second one? I don't know. And then I'm thinking, then he finds out that his father goes missing. Then he goes to Germany. I don't know. I forgot.
Venice.
What he said. Then, and basically he gets encountered by two partners. Then basically to go to his torch / library / it used to be torch, but now it's a library. Why do they keep saying torch?
You mean church?
Yes.
Not torch. Church.
I have no idea what I'm saying.
Apparently. Keep going.
Then basically they find like a secret passage or something. But it's not really a secret passage. And Indiana Jones had to get something and smash it on the floor. So it wasn't really big thing. What did I say? I don't know.
Then they went into some catacombs underneath the old church.
What he said, and then India decided to come along and put the place into flames because it's first, I don't know what the gas is. It's a flammable gas. I have no idea how else to describe it.
Petroleum?
Yes. Then basically they get out. We get a little chase scene.
You totally skipped over the rats.
No, they get out from the situation. They get out from the sewer. Not the, you know what I meant. And then they get spotted by the enemy, and we get like the littlest chase scene that ever existed. Well, not ever existed. Because that's like short. But yeah, basically,
Then they go to Austria. Who do they find there?
Indiana Jones' father.
Henry.
Wait, but isn't that the name of Indiana?
Yes, that's why he's called Junior. Because he has the same name as his father. For instance, if you were a boy and I named you Sean Connery, you would be Sean Connery Jr. I don't know if it's the same for girls, but...
Junior is a boy's name. I'm pretty sure there's a different word for that.
I don't know. But keep going. So
then basically, they escape. They get captured again.
when they get captured, then they escape.
And then they escape. Oh, wait, no. You always say they get captured, they escape.
Yeah. And there's someone like Frau Farbissina from Austin Powers. Alarm!
And then they get captured again.
No, that's during the same escape.
Really?
When the room's on fire.
Oh.
Anyways, they go out a secret passage. They get to some boats.
And they totally take one of the boats, and they get a motorcycle.
They trick them.
Which it doesn't work because they activate the microcycle too. So like if they just
Then they start getting chased by planes.
If they waited like one more minute, they would be fine.
Then they get chased by planes.
And then if my math is correct, then they get on a plane.
No, they go back to Germany to get the book.
Yeah.
Then they go on a
Plane. Air balloon, I don't know. They're practically the same thing. And then the plane's headed back to Germany, so they take a plane that's on the air balloon, whatever it's called, and then they escape, and then another plane follows, and then they jump out, or they don't jump out of the plane. But I don't know. The plane crashes. And they jump out in time. I think I don't know how that happens. And then basically they escape. They take a man's car, which like I don't know. His is like he got 5 seconds of screen time.
Yeah. Then they go to the desert.
They go to the desert and then
To save Marcus.
to save Marcus, and then from there,
They go to the temple.
they go to the temple, and then Indiana.
But what
has to go
happens
in
before they go to the temple? What happens in the desert?
I don't know.
There's a large fight scene. There's a large chase scene. Somebody almost dies. Who almost dies?
I don't know. Indiana.
Yeah.
I mean, if this is your first time seeing it, then you know this ain't his first time almost dying.
But then they make it to the temple, where the Germans are waiting.
And then basically he has to go through them, and he makes it through all three. And then basically he has to find
Are you not going to go into detail about all three?
No! Yes, I'm talking about the movie, but I'm not spoiling the entire thing.
Anyways, keep going.
Then basically, he and other two people that decide to tag along, which are part of the evil guys, which are part of the Germany.
The Nazis?
Yes, and they basically have to find the
Grail.
Grail.
And he did it with no coconuts and no knowledge on sparrows. He didn't even get insulted. There was no Frenchman to insult them. Just Germans that insulted them. Alright.
Then basically after someone dies, of course.
How does he die?
One potion.
Potion? There is no potion. I didn't know water is a potion now. You hear that, Fergie? You're drinking potion every day. You better enjoy that potion. You're lucky we choose wisely. Alright, come on.
I'm trying.
You mean Grail? He chose the wrong Grail?
Yeah.
Or technically, the girl chose the wrong Grail. Now, do you think she did it on purpose, or just she was trying to really find the right Grail?
I don't know.
No. Some people say she did it on purpose. Okay, quit playing with things. You're in the middle of a review here.
Oh, sorry.
So what?
And then basically
So what happens to him after he drinks from the wrong Grail?
he dies.
But how?
I'm not getting into detail.
Yeah, that's what the point of this is. He shrivels up like a
That's
raisin.
spoiling the thing.
Well, you know what? The movie's been out since the early '90s.
So
If they're watching this review, hopefully they've already seen it.
Knowing most people today, I very much doubt that.
Okay, well, anyways. So, after he dies from rapid old age, what happens to Indy?
He gets the white one, then he goes to his father who's dying from a bullet shot, and then he basically heals him and revives him, and I don't know if he gets eternal life or something. Then basically the entire place is falling down because of a burial or something that dumb god decides to break with the Grail. And then basically the whole place is falling down. But then after that they escape, because I'm not getting into detail, plus I kind of forgot. And then basically everyone gets on the horses and leave, and then that's the end of the movie.
Yep. But before the end of the movie, you find out a really big secret. Where did Indiana's name come from?
A dog.
Family dog.
Yes.
They named the dog Indiana. You were named after the family dog. But alright, yep, that was Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. And you know what? Even to this day, I still remember going to see that one in theaters. I was just a little kid at the time, but yeah. I was probably around Cora's age, actually, when it came out. Might have been a year or two older or a year or two younger. But, so anyways, that's going to go ahead and wrap this one up. When we return, we will give our final thoughts and scores. See you in a little bit.
Bye.
In the shadows, the tale unfolds. A guardian lost, the story holds. Shame the ordinary, thrust in the light to fight the darkness to make it right. Chosen by fate, path unknown, to rise up as more than just skin and bone. Oh, guardian of the light, stand strong and proud in the face of darkness. Rise from the crowd with every spell cast. Let the magic ignite. Shame the new Santa brings hope to the night. Whispers of magic, he steps through the door. In a world of wonder, he yearns to explore. Secrets lurking behind every charm. To wield the power, he must stay warm. The North Pole calls, the winter inside. For the spirit out of joy, he must learn to lie. Oh, guardian of the light, stand strong and proud in the face of darkness. Rise from the crowd with every spell cast. Let the magic ignite. Shame the new Santa brings hope to the night. In this wondrous tale of courage and light, the legacy lives on in the heart of the light.
Alright, Cora, starting with you. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this?
9 out of 10. It was pretty good, but I still believe that the first one should really be the PG-13. And yes, I get why this was PG-13, but it is really only the end part when the guy was de-aging.
Yeah, but when I was a kid, that actually freaked the crap out of me. I mean, now I've seen a lot of horror movies, so it doesn't bother me anymore. But back when I was your age, I had never seen really anything like that. So that was kind of scary to a little kid that's never seen anything like that.
I'm not blaming you, but I'm blaming you, and that's really your fault.
No. My parents didn't let me watch a lot of horror movies. For some reason, they let me watch Chucky, though.
Well, to be honest, from what I've seen, ain't that scary.
And it's just the rapid aging of the guy.
Yeah, but that's like the only...
Who played General Veers in Star Wars Episode 5. The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, but like that... Name any other scary scene. Well, I guess for you it was scary.
I mean, for you, it's probably the scene with the rats. That's why you don't like to think about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I still would like to know, if you had no choice, you one path out, you're in front of two paths. One has a room full of snakes. One has a room full of rats.
I'm sorry, you're getting the room full of bugs.
Okay, fine. There's three. Now you got a room full of bugs, room full of snakes, and a room full of rats. And in order to get out, you have to go through one of the three rooms. Which room would you rather go through?
Do I have any items?
No. And there's no other way out. The only way out is forward through one of those three rooms. But they all lead to the exit.
Well, rats give you rabies. Snakes give you venom. Bugs, they're just gross. I guess I go with bugs, despite my hate in bugs. Wait, do bugs kill you?
I mean, if they can be poisonous, some of them.
Well, I guess I'm dying.
I would honestly take the path with the rats. I have no problem with rats. I like rodents. Mice, rats, gerbils, hamsters.
Okay, then why would you give me a hamster?
Because we're not allowed to have one here.
Wait, we're not?
No. Had to get special permission just to have a dog. You can't even have a goldfish.
A what?
You can't have a fish tank.
Why?
Because they're worried what would happen if it broke and the water got all over the place. So no, you can't have a fish tank.
Valid.
Anyways, come on. Otherwise, I'd have bought you a pet bat by now.
What?
What? Did you say something? I don't know. What?
I'm not going to like that bat.
Who was your favorite character?
I have no idea.
You didn't like Indy or his father or Marcus or Saul? The four main good guys?
Okay.
Elsa?
No. May I speak now?
Well, you're saying you have no idea.
May I speak now?
You've been speaking. Go.
My favorite character was probably like Joan's father.
Henry?
Reason why was because you gotta admit, if you see the movie, he was funny and kind of stupid too. Like, Bro is practically a eventual, like Indiana Jones. I get it, he's old, but how does he not know how to fire a machine gun that is on the plane?
He's never been in that situation. He's never done that kind of stuff. He's a bookworm.
Yeah, but
He's only ever been in like a library and an office.
yeah, but I mean, come on. Everyone knows not to shoot the plane when you are in a situation where if you make one mistake, you will crash. And every single
Cora.
scenario where you crash is by bullets
Cora,
and stupidity.
got bad news. They got us.
But
Did you have a favorite scene?
what? I was just about to jump into that.
Okay, well, jump.
Okay.
Come on, hurry.
My favorite scene was probably like when everyone was like boarding the plane thingamabob. He's like Indiana's pretending to be the tickets thing, and he goes to one of the, I think it's the workers,
The German Nazis.
and he's like, tickets please, and then he throws him out the window, and everyone looks at him, and he says, no tickets, and then everyone really gets no tickets out.
No ticket. That's like one of the most famous lines from this movie.
I mean, you know, gotta admit, it was pretty funny.
You'll hear that again in other movies we'll watch.
Yes!
And that's what they'll be referencing, is that scene from Last Crusade. But alright, moving on to my score then. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll too also have to give this one a 9. It's a really good one. I enjoy it a lot. Much of the same reasons like Cora. It's got a lot of funny moments. I personally think this is probably the one with the most action in it. I mean, you got lots of chase scenes, lots of escape scenes, lots of adventuring. I like how they still are working in that he is a teacher and he has a job, although he kind of skipped out on his job, it looked like, when he crawled out the window.
Yeah, there's like there's a 100% chance he gets fired.
But it's really enjoyable. and I highly recommend this. But that is going to go ahead and wrap up this review. We've kept you long enough. We have to move on and get on to the next adventure. So we will see you next time when we come back for Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. See you later.